Noswaith dda, good evening. My name is Mrs Roach and I'd like to tell you about the Key Stage 4 subjects on offer by the Food Department at Ysgol Dyffryn Aman, namely Food and Nutrition and Hospitality and Catering. Food is part of everyday life, influenced by local, regional and international produce. The food industry is an ever-changing picture. Health and well-being have become more important than ever during current times. We are being educated through different forms of media. There are many TV programs and social platforms encouraging us to eat healthily and have fun learning to cook. How many of you have had to spend more time cooking at home recently? Have you ever wondered where our food comes from and how it has been made? Either of the food courses on offer at Ysgol Dyffryn Aman will help you make better choices. I'm sure many of you have enjoyed watching the Great British Bake Off. We too have had practical challenges for our Year 10 students. Here are some images from our bread making week, and as you can see, the creativity is beginning to show. Other challenges have included our choux pastry week and our whisk sponge week, and we've even managed to continue improving our practical skills during lockdown, as the next slides will show. This was a chocolate chip cookies week, a cook along with my Year 10 students, and my biggest challenge was keeping the Cookie Monster out of the picture. He didn't realise that we had two devices running. The second cook along was a little bit more challenging, with me demonstrating the making of the pavlova, and as you can see, the images show how creative and competent the Year 10 students are becoming. So what can I tell you about the course on offer? The GCSE in Food and Nutrition equips learners with the knowledge, understanding and skills required to cook and apply the principles of food science, nutrition and healthy eating. It encourages learners to cook and enables them to make informed decisions about food and nutrition, and allows them to acquire the knowledge needed to be able to feed themselves and others affordably and nutritiously now and in later life. Similar topics are covered within the Hospitality and Catering course, but there is more emphasis on the hospitality industry. Its providers, the legislation involved that ensures everyone's safety, and how they are operated to ensure success. According to the British Hospitality Association, hospitality and catering is Britain's fourth largest industry and accounts for around 10% of the total workforce. Hopefully we'll see this industry return safely soon, as I'm certainly missing eating out. So here are some of the skills that our food students will need. They'll need to be creative, innovative and enthusiastic, enjoy experimenting with food, be good at meeting deadlines, enjoy finding out about food and the science involved, have good literacy, numeracy and digital literacy, enjoy doing coursework and making choices, want to learn to cook and present dishes well, and most of all, they'll need to be able to be organised and able to plan. So the courses are assessed in the following ways. The Food and Nutrition and Hospitality Catering course have a Unit 1, which is a written examination, an hour and a half long, equivalent to 40% of the qualifications. Food and Nutrition for Unit 2 has two non-examination assessments. One food science investigation and the second a 3-hour practical session supported by a written project. There is only one internal assessment for hospitality and catering, where students will need to research, prepare, cook and present dishes in a set amount of time. Both of these Unit 2 qualifications are internally marked and externally moderated and equate to 60% of the qualification. The courses are also graded slightly differently. Food and Nutrition is an A star to G and Hospitality and Catering a distinction star to pass. I've provided links on the screen which show YouTube videos of Mrs Alison Candy in charge of the courses, explaining more about them. Areas of content in Food and Nutrition include food commodities, principles of nutrition, diet and good health, science of food, where food comes from, and cooking and food preparation. The Hospitality and Catering looks more at the environment, how the industry operates, how they meet health and safety requirements, and how food can cause ill health. There's also the section where they propose a provision to meet a specific requirement. Unit 1 questions in Food and Nutrition are designed for candidates to demonstrate high order skills. Some questions require one-word answers, some a paragraph, followed by more depth discussions, as shown on this slide. The hospitality and catering questions are also designed to enable candidates to demonstrate a high level of skills, allowing all learners to access the paper. The paper is usually done online. Both Level 1 and Level 2 candidates can be taught together, as outcomes for this qualifications depends on total points. Here are some images from the hospitality and catering practical task. And here are some images from the food and nutrition practical task, where the theme was Welsh produce or Welsh dishes. As you can see from the presentation, the skills developed over the 2 years studying these courses have improved significantly. So how will this qualification help you? An understanding of food and nutrition is relevant to many industries and job roles. Care providers and nutritionists in hospitals use this knowledge, as do sports coaches and fitness instructors. Hotels and restaurants, airlines and tourist attractions, food manufacturers and government agencies also use this understanding to develop menus, food products and policies that support healthy eating initiatives. Pupils who exceed in GCSE Food and Nutrition or Hospitality and Catering could progress to studying the Level 3 Food Science and Nutrition Certificate in Year 12 and Diploma in Year 13. Many employment opportunities within the field of food science and nutrition are available to graduates. The food industry is one of the world's fastest growing industries. Nutrition with regards to the health, our sporting industry has a huge role to play. The food industry contains many multinational companies and there are many opportunities to travel abroad if you wish to spread your wings. Here are some examples of what former students have attained with the food qualification. A former student spent a gap year catering at Camp America. 3 former pupils are food technology teachers at school within a 10-mile radius of Ammanford. One is running her own bijou country house in Llanelli, and one former student joined the Navy and is now a Chief Petty Officer in charge of a group of personnel responsible for training and recruitment of new members. Should you require any further advice about either of the courses, please do not hesitate to contact myself or Miss Samuel.